Hi, hello, and welcome to another waffle. Just more model making today. Just showing what we did yesterday. You can see that's what I was working on yesterday. I sort of put the windows in. I didn't show you how to do these bits. They're very easy. You have to work it out, I'm sure. But I know not rocket science. But I also did the first part of the roof for the actual for one of the houses, and I just want to quickly show you what I've used there. I tried to get hold of card that is about 1 mil thick, and I don't know if you can see in there. You probably can't, but there's yes, there you go. You can actually see there's a ridge to this card. It gets from all over the place. Then what we do, we ruler and then set out. These are 1 centimetre lines, and then we go down on this one. This roof. We actually do it at 8 mil. A lot of times, this roof here, that's got a 5 mil. Same with this one. This one I used thinner card, and it didn't work as well. And then you cut them out, and you get strips like so. This is unfortunately I'm at home doing this, so I haven't got my tripod. And then you just cut them down into length, so then they got a little bit of ridges on there. And that's the roof, and then you stick them on. I use not Yoo-hoo. So I use Yoo-hoo to stick them down. You can see there's a little bit of I've overdid it there. They will get covered up in the end. But so those are the roofs I did. That's what I did yesterday. Just want to touch very quickly on base with another story that I did many years ago. I'm going to show my face. Many years ago. This is actually Sue I worked with at Beacon Employment in Stourport 20 years ago now, and she was a lovely lady, but you knew never to go into an office if the office door was closed, because if you walked in she would scream at you. But she was a real nice lady. She had a bit of a temper, I think. But and I said, when I moved away from there and I moved down, I said, I'm going to make a model for you, and it's Sue Sweet. Now the story that's connected to it is tinted by her shouting if you went in. She didn't shout at you, she shouted at the situation. But it's also, funny enough, another Sue I know, who's the most amazing person I have met in my life. She hasn't got a bad word to say about anybody ever. She's a lovely girl. Everybody loves her, and she's got her own story. She's Crazy Sue. That's what everybody calls her. And there's another story that I'm writing. Don't worry, it's never going to see the light of day. But that's actually she lives in an old chapel, and she's actually like she's got a lot of magic. She's got like a time machine in the chapel. Anyway, that's another story. But this story is about Sue, and this is actually dedicated. I can't remember very embarrassing the second name, but there we are. This is Sue Sweets. Made, it's got to be 14 years ago I made this, using the old windows, blacked out windows, I don't like. Unfortunately, I don't think I might just be able to. I'll not be able to change those now with the new design. But anyway, the front panel can be done easily, and that can be luckily I never put anything in, so we can do Sue Sweets. Got to change the logo. It's old typeface and old things that needs doing there. But this is a story. So here it is. This was actually printed out on 1914. But I'm going to put my glasses on, and then I'm going to read you as I take you round Sue's house. I'm going to read you the story. So here we go. Can I do that? It's going to be done. No, I'm going to actually do the story. That's better. So Sue Sweets. Sue has lived in Catacomb all her life. Seen many changes and new arrivals. She has seen it all. She took on the running but not the reins of the business from her mother, also called Sue, 30 years ago. Her mother was a fat, ugly bully that never missed a chance to put down and belittle Sue. The real curse was that the old bag didn't pop it until 3 years ago. In the long years Sue had never dated, never even went out. The control of her mother was total, and no man was coming in to change that. Sue was no memory of her father. All she was told was that he drowned at sea. Sue is 45, has many pets, and hasn't a clue how to make friends. All she sees is the local kids at lunchtime and after school, and then the crowds of tourists that flock up to her shop to buy fudge and Cornish cream biscuits to take home. They drive her mad, and the sad fact is she has turned in so many ways into a mother. She is hard and knotted and spiteful, in a smiling, cunning way. Every tourist marvels at her for turn the page, at her homemade fudge, and she always gives them a wink and says, "Ah, my lovely, it'll be down to my secret recipe." The fact is, in every batch she gives a nice, well-gargled bit of snot. Chew on that, my dears. But sitting in a pigeonhole in Carricoon Post Office, awaiting today's delivery, is a letter from New Zealand, postmarked, that will change everything. Sue's life is about to fall. Now that is a story I wrote, like I said, God, I reckon it was about 20 years ago I wrote that, but there's changes in that. The time frame doesn't quite fit. I'm going to miss out the bit about New Zealand. I've got this idea now, another idea, that basically the book will be re-edited and rewritten every year. Every year, the next stage of the story will go on, so you won't find that out. The first year is just the setup of all the characters, and then the next year. So every year, hopefully people come on holiday, come to the experience, and be dying to buy the Black Book so they know what the next part of the story is. Mr. Grey's still going to exist, but he's just going to be part of the story. I don't think he's going to be the cover story. It was too clever, that was, by half, I think. But anyway, we shall see. Right. I'm not waffling at the moment, really. I just paused, but it's time to go.